So sports. Seems like a thing that we animators like to talk about a lot, and that's because they give us excellent revenue. Stories for our beloved subscribers to enjoy. One way I differ from the other closet dwellers is I actually enjoy sports. I used to be the same as these people who literally invented the word introvert. The first sport I really got into was football. One night I was sitting on my bed, not mine of course, ew, and I started texting a friend of mine, and she asked if I was watching the game, and I was like, yeah, Minecraft Let's Plays. Now this Goyle is a Packers fan, right? Freaking cheesehead. Just kidding. And this game on Sunday Night Football Week 8 was a classic repeat of Super Bowl I, Green Bay versus Kansas City. And I'm about to cheer on Kansas City, right? Because there's like my second favorite team if I had to pick one. And friend rivalries. So I meandered my way into the living room where my parental figure was watching foosball. I sat down and watched the game. And it's good to know I'll never be one of those people who freaks out when their team loses. But we only lost because Patrick Mahomes was out. Bite me, cheeseheads. Okay, so I'm sitting in my room recording the audio for this video, and I just found a piece of dried up macaroni on my floor, so I'm gonna make it into a necklace. Enjoy the rest of the video. No, I'm kidding. I'd lose anyhow. But anyway, next story. Has anyone ever actually been to a sports game? I've only been to a couple MILB games, which is, pretty fun, until the funnel cake settles in. And the shirt launching thing that they do at sports games sometimes? Well, one time they did that, and they pointed the torso turn right at me, and I could feel it. This was my moment. I reached out and leaped to grab it, and I actually missed it. But on the bright side, I did find a free hot dog just sitting on the ground, so not a total loss. I remember a time from when we and my humble friend group were playing baseball, and we hit the ball over the fence, and it landed in the yard of this old man with an English Mastiff, and everybody, Moose, that's just the plot to the movie The Sandlot. Dude, stop. Why you gotta ruin everything for me? You're killing me, Smalls. But anyway, back to the original and true stories. My real favorite sport is fishing. Yes, it's a sport. Quora.com says so. And I remember my overall fishing goal used to be to catch a keeper bass. Of course, I've caught one by now, but by the story time I hadn't. So I was at this lake, and to catch a keeper, it needed to be 16 inches. And I'm just out fishing when suddenly, I got a bite. I set my hook and reeled and tugged, and I pulled it in. It was a good size, and it looked promising. This was going to be it. My dream was finally going to come true. We measured it, and 15.5 inches. I just wanted a keeper bass, but this little 15-incher had to go and be like, "Stupid, I'm not going to let you get the chance." So, top 10 saddest anime deaths. Being someone who does both track and football, and given that these two sports started at the same time for me, I remember when they first started out, because I'm a little twig, my witty-bitty legs got so sore when we started, and the only time they didn't hurt was when I was running. So, I'm obviously just running everywhere. To class, to the bathroom. I'm running to make sure the Harry Styles concert is still not sold out. Except I did that anyway. But yeah, the point is, out. I guess I should also answer the question I know people will ask. And I know I'm about to make a lot of people mad, but Pittsburgh is the best team in the NHL, both literally and ironically. And I mean, just look at all these other cool people who are Steelers fans. Okay, one last story. This is a story from my days as a baseball player from the league your parents force you into because it's physical activity, and I was on the team called the Sharks. Fun fact, humans actually kill way more sharks than sharks kill humans. We're gonna need a bigger boat. I think the same thing goes for spiders. Oh, never mind. I don't care. Get the tarot. Anyway, tangent over. He said it! So it's at a game, right? And I'm up to bat, and I can feel it. This is my moment. Again. I was going to make it back to home base, so I hit the ball as hard as I could, and I ran. I made it to first base. Then someone else batted, and I ran to second. Then again, and I was at third. I knew this was it. Finally, I'll do something significant. The next person batted, and I ran. Touchdown, Kansas City! I actually did it. No one seemed to care, though, which was fine, because, this is just the parents force you into it league. And later, I was just bathing in glory, and I asked my mom if she had seen it, and she was like, "Oh yeah, that didn't really count. You got a foul." Well, I'm done. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that second animation video. Technically third, but second storytime animation. And it's almost 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to go to bed. And yeah, that's it. So see you in the next one.